and a tinderbox. That's like the same as wings.
And well,
Do
you
I
don't have to
notice
tell them
this,
that.
DM? Do I notice any of this?
I would say you're still just drinking your tea outside. You love your tea. Your tea
My
is
tea's
making
Indeed.
you
really good.
wonderful.
My tea's just really good, you know?
Yeah, your tea is amazing. Like, it's so delectable. You can taste every single leaf in it.
Very nice.
Such a beautiful tea. It's bliss.
Good.
You're really enjoying your time outside.
As soon as somebody exits through the door, I'm gonna realize all this shit is happening.
Just sipping your rose tea. Yep, you most definitely do not notice the beam that falls next to you. It's just so focused on the door looming in front of you. Yeah, this rose tea is incredibly good. It's warm, just how you like it. Not too strong, but not too weak at the same time. It's got this beautiful fragrance. Where did you get this tea from, Lux? It's beautiful.
I stole it from that temple place.
Ah, yes, they do some very beautiful Fay Blossom tea. Ah, it's such a breeze. It's delectable, really.
And he's mind controlled.
Well, why wouldn't he be?
Meanwhile, Iden,
Listen, it may end up being detrimental if I'm mind control, because they may not realize that I have a chance to blow them up.
Who doesn't have a chance to explode?
so really, you are busy still trying to capture left when you just hear these footsteps sort of running down this hallway and this massive sort of crashing noise coming towards you.
Oh, not this
As
again.
I scream out, spider, spider.
Spider.
Those who cannot fly,
Oh.
please run away.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, Runaway. That's a good idea.
And really, as you're watching this, you just see Iden sort of get caught by the leg and just slam through several bookshelves, leaving an Iden-shaped hole right through them as you go crashing out of the library, Iden. And you take 2 damage
Damn
in
it.
terms of energy.
Tons of
Yep.
energy. Oh
Anyway,
no.
is there a 2 hit? Did you just hit me?
I've already rolled it.
Is it disadvantage?
Yeah.
Okay then.
Okay. This will be great. Can I? Okay, so once the spider throws, so Alif is running away as well. Is the spider coming
Aleph
towards
is
us?
attempting to run away and sort of get past you two.
Okay.
Right. Can I see a list right now?
This is gonna end badly. I'm gonna rage and try to grapple them because they're only medium, right?
Yeah.
List? Yeah.
So I can grapple them. So I'll rage to get advantage on the check. Oh
Oh
wait,
boy,
sorry, I
here we
meant to roll
go.
athletics. Oh, never mind. 23.
Dumb luck. Come
23.
on.
Sorry,
You sort of leap.
I actually can't roll it. I actually, sorry, I can't roll it on that. Never mind. 24. I rolled the wrong thing.
Yeah, you leap for a lift and manage to sort of catch her by her wing and she goes fly off and she's sort of shoved into the ground as the spider looks at the massive Iden-shaped hole, which is like gone through several bookshelves, and decides to rest. They're making too much of a noise to bother with him and just sort of rushes towards you, Mary, and sort of Leroy, and also the Sakia who's with you. And
Good boy, 3
suddenly,
player deaths in 1 session. That's gotta be interesting.
This is how I die.
This is
And
how we all die.
suddenly, Aleph is sort of grabbed by the leg as the Satyr just like kind of stands there, like completely freaked out. This massive, crazy, like super strong guy is just sitting there freaked out at this small little pitiful spider as it sort of de-transforms and has Aleph grabbed by her leg upside down and is just staring at her with the most deadpan look. And then proceeds to toss the lift right into the air, and you just hear some crashes as a right through all the different rows of the library. and you see she's just kind of tossed up, and you can see on her wing as she attempts to fly, she just can't, and it's like the very tip of her right wing where you grabbed her is being snapped off from your grip, Prairie, and she
Oh
falls
no.
crashing down right into the ground with a thud.
Player death. Player
It's not a player, it's an NPC.
It's an
Once I
NPC.
got BRB.
Yeah.
And you see as the Suzette just sort of deadpan stares at it. Then it looks up towards you, Mary, Liberoa, and the Sathia. And the Sathia is just like, just looking terrified if you were to look back. And Liberoa is just like, what is the spider guy? He's just like looking around and looking at the Sathia, and he's like waving his hands as if I didn't do anything. And you are slowly left alone, standing there as the other two back off. Really, what are you doing?
Did you know that thing could speak Goblin? It's really cool.
Zesh continues to stare at you and just pats you on the head before grabbing Elif by the leg and just sort of slamming them onto the ground.
Hey,
Oh,
dumb things do work.
we got him.
It's
Elif,
Riri. It always works.
Elif is going crazy.
I need to rest.
Where is a list, by the way?
Currently with the spider.
Oh,
Oh,
so Alice is holding the spider. Fuck, the spider is holding Alice.
Oh yes.
Okay then.
And Elif, as you're watching Miri, she starts to go crazy. And Aiden, I would say you would be able to make your way back to where Riri is currently if you would like.
Yep, but I am
good
stealthy.
thing
Yeah,
I have
what's that?
advantage on charm.
Okay, that's a fucking 14.
With a
And
14, you're sort of
just
chilling around, sneaking back through as you watch Riri sort of get pat on the head by the spider, her left starting to get dragged away. But as you watch, you see Elif just sort of, her eyes just completely white out, and she starts thrashing on the floor, and you see these sort of bubbles coming and pouring out of her mouth.
I'm gonna whisper to the
oh no.
wait, Aiden's in the room, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
roll perception if you want us to
Oh,
find them.
okay.
it's only 14. Come
It
on.
wouldn't just be passive perception.
What
Yeah,
did you have?
13.
I would
12.
say
Ah.
with all the things going on, you would not notice him.
Okay. She
And
had
you're
a sign out of that.
and you're sort of paying attention to Elif as Elif is sort of just thrashing on the floor, just all crazily. And
Does the
suddenly,
spider react?
the spider's not reacting; it's just continuing to drag her onwards.
Wait,
Can
but
I
before
use
that,
follow
can
behind?
I use Mage Hand and grab the map from a list
Yeah,
and kind of give it, yeah, and give it to the satyr.
you kind of snatch the map off Elif as she continues to sort of thrash on the floor, and you pass it over to the statue, and he just gives you a thumbs up, looking concerned at Alan on the floor, with their eyes completely white, and you see just as she continues to thrash around, this sort of white glowing trace sort of cascading down her face. And Aiden,
Yes.
roll perception, but 7 times, please.
7 times.
That's a
Okay.
Jeez.
lot of time.
And since I have foresight, that's 14 times. Okay,
Nice.
now fuck this. I'm just gonna use and I wanna use a dice roller. Damn it.
God.
Okay,
7 times, did you
What?
I'm just
say?
Aren't
gonna
you like me with 14 D20s?
use a dice roller. Is there
I
Avery
actually
here?
have 7. I
Yeah,
actually have
there's Avery.
17.
1d20 plus
18.
what's my perception? Forgot.
Yep.
5 ADV. Just roll this 7 times.
Yes, please.
3 nat ones. I got 2 nat ones in that.
I'm
That's
gonna
amazing.
real quick grab some more water. I'll be back in a second.
Yeah, we'll
1,
probably be fine.
6, and 7. Okay, only one of them is bad. Not bad.
Bro, I rolled 20 and I got 2 nat ones, so
I got like 3 above 20s.
she.
Foresight, baby. This is what OP boons do.
Actually, though.
You should have used Thunder. What do you get again? Thunder Wave for free, isn't it? For your boon? Oh,
I
you
mean,
don't get it
I
yet.
don't
It's
Never
know.
mind.
Thunderwave for free. Immunity to
Thunder
thunder
Lightning.
and
I don't know.
lightning. Yeah.
Yes.
I believe you've been paying attention to the phases of the moon recently, and
Yeah.
it's been about a month, so it's a full moon currently.
Sorry. Now is the full moon.
Yes,
What's the village when we were at the Salonis village? What moon was that? Because I know there's a special moon or something.
it was a blue moon, but
Mm,
it was full.
okay. So
I need you to make a
last.
wisdom save, please. And also,
Oh.
what gods do you worship?
None.
None?
Actually, wait. I remember. I added one god, and that's Aiden.
Hey.
Got a first.
Okay, wait. Wisdom saving throw.
Yes, please.
Okay. That's
Oh, that's
a
cool.
12 plus 5, 17.
A 17. And luckily enough, you sort of feel this presence attempt to sort of tug at your mind, but after you became an astral, you've sort of noticed and become more in tune to these attacks. And you definitely feel a god like presence attempting to take over your mind.
Fuck you, Salune. And the moon thing. Or whatever the moon god is.
Salune. And you see Aleph, her skin's just sort of breaking off, flaking and falling to the ground, and showing the sort of white sheen underneath, which replaces her muscles. As she sort of just tears her whole. She literally grabs her hand and sort of pulls on her leg and literally twists, and you can hear this bone cracking as she twists her leg off. And the Suzesh looks around as Aleph, now with this sort of bloody mess trailing out of her leg. And
Do
then
I
sort of,
notice this?
no?
Ah!
And you just see sort of the bone and her whole entire foot sort of fall to the ground as the Suzesh turns back to Aleph. And Aleph, with her hand now growing white and her stump now sort of covering over and her wings turning to a white silver, punches the fish in the face, ripping it to shreds in an instant. And she sort of just stares towards the ground as she brings her clawed hands just along one of the bookshelves, making this as she walks towards you. And you, Aiden and Mary, you guys feel a hand pushing you back behind them. As suddenly the Satyr and also Aleph engage in a battle. And at one point, as you guys stand there, it just kind of seems like Aleph is slowly winning this fight. What are you guys doing?
Oh dear.
Oh shit.
Uh,
Okay.
zombie god person.
Okay, no. I'm going to try and snatch the satyr away. I'm going to try and rescue him by using my wings and fly away.
Would I still be raging?
I would say, let's just say you'll be raging. I'm gonna get that for you for free. It doesn't matter
Okay.
anyway.
Really doesn't. I'd probably die in one hit anyway. Um, yeah.
And you just see
Let's. Are
the
they
Satyr
still? Are they still?
sort of bring.
Are they
Well,
still medium?
huh? What was that? Sorry.
Is Alara is
Less
Alif still medium?
medium, sorry.
Yeah, so medium size.
Okay.
However, it seems very dangerous to get closer to Lilith in the Satyr currently. You can sort
Okay,
of feel the
fun.
shockwaves coming off of them.
Hmm. Okay, wait, no. Change of plans. Is the wood below a list is stable? Or is
Ooh,
it like
that's not.
breakable? And can I break the wood so she'll fall?
Um,
I'll use physics to
roll
win.
perception.
Yeah. Peasant railgun. Be
Oh yeah,
like.
because that always works great in D&D.
Roll perception.
Roll what?
Roll perception.
Perception. That is a 19.
Yeah, those
I swear to
those
God.
two are just sort of caught in a battle. One of them's on the ground, specifically Satyr, and Aleph is just hovering right above the ground.
Ah, she's fucking hovering.
She's got wings.
Hmm.
Mm,
Okay.
wait, didn't also her wings repaired?
Is there a chandelier above
Yeah,
a list?
It's
Is it
always a
close to the
chandelier.
satyr?
it's right on top of where they're battling.
Could get them
Okay.
both.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Okay, wait. Has the satyr ascended yet?
In terms of what you know, I would say you do know he's an astral of some
Hmm.
sorts, but other than that, you're not entirely sure.
Does he look very injured?
Um, he seems to be losing this current fight. Aleph seems to be slowly overpowering him.
Mm, okay, and the satyr is and the thing is flying. Uh, so the Owlin is flying. So the chandelier would have hit the Howlin first.
Yes.
Yes, technically.
And then they take full damage.
But the problem, I mean,
Potentially.
all damage doesn't matter to an astral. They just take 2 damage no matter what, unless it's force.
Oh, okay.
So, and what about the ground? Oh yeah, she's flying. Never mind. Uh, okay, wait. Never mind. That doesn't work either. Uh, I can use that thing. It's very risky. It's really
You have
risky.
literally have an
I'll
infinite.
gamble. I'll gamble with my life. Uh, you know what? I think I am going to use the strat. I am going to use invoke my wings, expend 1 energy, and then I'm going to go up to a list, and then I'm going to cast last strike and expend 2 of my energies, and now I have, and I'm going to grab a list attention so that she'll attack me, and
How
then I'm
much
going to
energy do you
cast.
have currently?
I have 2 left, so I'm going to cast Destiny Bond on a
Oh.
list to myself.
Yep, and how are you going to attempt to get in the way of this fight?
I'm going to stand in the middle and just blast her and just sort of shield the satyr while I'm blasting her with last strike just to
And
expend my energy.
you literally just shove the satyr out of the way as Aleph comes forward and just literally hammers you and sends you flying. But you
And I have 0
see,
energy.
Riri, as you watch, the recall also affect Aleph, and Aleph is sort of sent barreling right through the back of the library, right past Luck, who still has not noticed a thing.
So nothing has happened with the door yet. The door is
No,
just there.
the door's just still
Your
there.
god's about to die, yeah.
Frickin'. I hate this. I shouldn't have said that I did not know. I just waved off the fact my T-Rex. That is why I'm currently in this situation.
You are
And yeah,
high.
goes
I think I'm
flying.
worse than Jaime. I think my eyes have been stabbed out along with my ears.
And Aiden,
Indeed.
you manage to just barely sort of save yourself from Destiny Bond and just barely, just hardly hanging on right in sort of the side of the library, and you see sort of
Fuck.
a left shaped sort of place go right through. And very,
Okay.
you witness this exchange as the satyr is just literally puffing and looking back. And and you see all like the chaos around you is going pretty chaotic. The other fight has now made its way to you guys in sort of the more deeper parts of the library. As suddenly, Faye is blasted through several bookshelves, and she suddenly whips out like a whole ton of bows. And this dwarf sort of bows through a bookshelf, running at full speed, and just sort of strikes a massive axe towards Faye. And this sort of battle ensues in the middle. Everything's chaotic. Like, there's a couple of people that's following behind. And suddenly Faye comes up and just sort of appears behind the dwarf, takes out a dagger, and just rips his head off as it falls to the floor. And he collapses with blood just sort of soaking the floor as everything finally starts to calm down. Oh, that was chaos.
Yeah, you're telling me.
That was
Fuck. There's a
violent.
50-50 chance of me dying permanently. Shit. Well, not permanently, but you know.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
And suddenly, you
Yeah.
guys hear some rumbling as parts of the library just start falling
I
down
thought you.
around you.
Do I notice the fact that the library is quite literally falling apart?
No,
Surely something's happening with the door now.
nope, the door's still standing there.
Ah!
Iden and Riri, what are you guys doing as everyone starts to sort of flee the library?
Ah,
Uh,
okay, that makes sense, I guess.
yeah. It's a 50-50 chance of me either dying or they're dying.
Oh, God.
And keep in mind, Iden, that lots of things are falling down around you.
Oh yeah. I'm going to
Yeah.
go to the satyr and say, "You're right."
Yes, yes, I'm fine.
Okay.
I could have handled it,
Then
but you know,
no, you
I had
can't,
to
old
do that.
man.
I'm not that
You were
old.
struggling. Please,
Actually, though.
you're like what, 1,000 at least?
For like 200,000 by this point in time.
Exactly. You're older than Faye. That's a feat by its own.
I'm not older than Faye. Faye's way older than me.
Jesus. Oh well. Let's get out of here. I got some I got some questions for you, but let's get out of here first.
Yeah.
And I'm going to book it out.
Yeah, I'll get
Alright.
you to roll I'll get you to roll a dexterity saving throw there, and Barry, I'll need you to also roll one.
Okay,
Yeah.
wait.
Dexterity.
In that case, I'm going to play it safe and fly out towards the
Yeah.
window, so I don't have
Can
to do.
I
Wait,
see the effect of the dex check? Can I see the
Danger
roof
sense.
falling on my head? Yeah. Can I see or hear the rock falling on my head?
You can definitely hear like everything is starting to fall around you.
Yeah, okay. So it's a dex check.
Dex save, both of
Okay,
Oh,
you.
wait, no,
saved.
no, no.
Wait, I
Wait.
get advantage.
Can
Let's
I
go.
can I lift Riri and fly him out, like
I
towards
have a
the
15. I'm
opening? Okay,
fine.
then.
Sure, but that's going to probably take you at least 12 seconds to do.
Okay, then. Never mind, never mind. Then I'll just
Yeah,
fly
don't,
out
because
safely.
I feel like carrying two people
Yeah,
as
and
opposed to the one.
it's one energy per 6 seconds. So I
Is
can.
there? Yeah. Is there
I got.
anyone like severe like that looks severely injured that like looks like they can't like walk out by themselves?
Faye's looking fairly hurt, but she's she is still rushing out. There seems to be the salamander guy who seems fairly hurt, who's struggling.
Okay. Yeah. So I'll try. So did I make the dex save?
For the deck
Was it
save,
C?
Salamander.
yeah,
Salamander is the best
I
Amanda.
would say you're just sort of dodging all the little pieces of wood that are falling down around you from the library, little pieces of tile from the roof. And Item, what did you get for your deck save?
Oh no, can I just fly out
Yeah,
instead,
it's
or do
definitely
I
just
still
falling
have
from the
to?
sky.
Okay, then never mind. Then I'll just use my legs. For my deck save, it's well, I think I failed. That is a 77.
A 7, yeah, you most definitely fail. As a piece of wood sort of bonks you right on the head.
Yep,
And
2 energy damage.
yeah, that's 2 energy damage. What are you doing?
Yep. Continue running.
Are you not out of
Yeah.
energy?
No, because this one refills me to 4 if it succeeds.
Oh, yeah, true.
Can I
I get 2 left.
can I go over to the salamander, get the shield out and like use it as an umbrella and try to help the salamander get out?
Yep. And for you managed to sort of break and push off all the debris falling on you as everyone sort of rushes out. The merchant, Faye, the Satyr sort of sees you two just sort of falling behind a little bit, considering it's you shielding him, and just sort of you see these massive wings pop out. Just they look like they're literally just made of air and the skies himself, and he dashes forward, picking you both up and like literally just flying you guys out. And the small fairy dragon you can see is just sort of around Faye's neck, looking a little bit injured from where it dove down earlier as you guys exit the library. And Lux, you are sitting in front of the door as suddenly the door falls over backwards and you finally notice the devastation in front of
Finally!
you as the whole library is just gone.
Hey,
It's
where'd you
almost
get that
like it was
kettle
never
from?
there.
I just gotta go like, what the fuck?
Hey, where'd
Hold
you
on
get
a
that
second,
kettle
what happened
from?
to the little halfling? I need that bit!
And you kind of turn around and you see like Aiden, Riri, the little fey dragon, sat here with like crazy wings and this like absolutely insane looking robes. You see one of the barbarians is missing. A lift is also missing, and you also realize that lift is currently knocked out, completely cold on the floor.
I
And yes,
go up,
knocked out, Aiden, because of a few things that I
I
chat
go
to
up
you
to my
about later.
What?
god.
Wait, what? What happened? I was away in bathroom break. What happened?
The library disappeared.
Oh,
I
okay.
think there's
Anyhow,
no rubble, right?
Yeah, just rubble, and the door's just kind of fallen down, and Lux is finally noticing.
Okay.
And
took
Hey
me
man,
long enough.
where'd you get
Anyhow,
that
I'm gonna
kettle
go up
from?
to my gods, as that's now how I'm gonna I'm gonna address Aiden on, as from now on, and I'm gonna ask him, did you see a little halfling fae run around here? I gotta need that bitch to get the thing that's currently latched on my heart out.
Do I see Faye?
yeah, behind you, you guys are all just sort of in a group. You got the injured fairy dragon, which Libero is just currently healing. You can see the old dwarf is currently missing. The
Really old
salamander
halfling
is
fae.
looking fairly injured. Aleph is currently knocked out completely on the floor, and the satyr
Do
has his wings out and is looking around a little bit shocked at what happened here.
do I
Uh,
see
there.
a really old halfling fae?
Roll
I
perception.
point out to Faye. Wait, can I roll perception also to help him out?
You already know
Okay.
where they are. You can probably just tell Lux that they're over there.
Okay, yeah. Then yeah, I'll point to Faye. She's over there. Do note, she can kill you in one hit, so don't try anything
Don't give a
stupid.
shit. She needs to fix this mess. If she doesn't fix this mess, I don't care if I'm dead. I walk over to the halfling thing to go, hello, my name is Lux Country, and you are, I'm presuming, of Viva Soul Strix based on my current information I have available to me. Am I correct?
And I walk up with
How did
Lucky.
you know that name?
The
There's a book.
library holds many secrets.
The library
And
used
also
to
I
hold
asked about
many
this
secrets.
thing. And
Where's the
also, I ask
spider?
about this thing. I say as I pull down the my shirt to show the small machine currently glowing in my chest.
Faye sort of looks at the thing and sort of wonder and sort of just gives it a tap just to confirm that it's even real. I thought this thing was
Please don't
lost.
tap it. Now I can't cast a spell without the chance of exploding.
You don't take any damage, so it's fine.
I thought this thing was lost.
It's now in my chest, and I can't get it out, and also I now explode from time to time. Can you remove it, please?
Yes, I can do that. I can do that later. Just try to not keep it from reacting for a bit. I believe we have a few things to sort out as she gestures to a lift, currently knocked out on the floor, unconscious.
Kinda out of my control when this thing acts. I kinda just go to cast a spell to save myself from death, and then I kill myself. It's really odd.
I'm apologetic about that, but you see Faye turns to Aiden in the satyr, who sort of stiffens under a watch. Could you two please tell me what on earth went on back there? And I believe you
Uh,
too, as she sort of whirls around to sort of look at Lebrua, who gulps and sort of attempts to hide behind one of the satyrs. I believe you
ah,
also know a little bit more about what's going on there.
so essentially, from what I know, Liz's eyes kind of glows up. She stole the map. Me and the satyr, well, my old man, I guess, tries to chase after her. Blah blah blah, yada yada yada. We succeed, and then she transforms. I think Salunes essentially possess her. She tried to possess me, but I am just that great. But anyway, Salunes possessed her. I use, and I managed to stop her barely. That's the gist
Barely.
of it.
And she sort of, and you see Faye walks up and sort of tests to see if Lift is still alive and sort of frowns and looks back at you. What did you use on her?
Destiny Bond.
Destiny Bond.
Got no choice. Is it a rat or the satyr dies? I don't want that yet.
So it's really true.
Yes.
She was under the influence of a goddess as Faye sort of lifts chin as Alyssa sort of moves around and sort of falls back to the ground. She's alive yet unconscious. Seems you managed to at least get rid of Selune for a small amount of time, at least. But I fear she shall be back.
Yeah. Oh, and DM, from now on, I am revoking Slunes as my god. Nope, ain't worshiping her no more.
Wait, my god worshipped a god?
Used to. I mean, my description still says it, but now I'm deleting it. Haven't worked out the details.
Yeah, just be cool like me and worship one of the Greek gods. They can't be harmful. They've done nothing wrong.
You
Ah,
see
yes.
Jeez,
Never
did
have
not
they ever.
impregnate every fucking person on the planet? No,
Never ever have they ever done a bad thing.
you see
never.
Faye sort of puts her hand down and turns round to look at Ibarua, who sort of just suddenly starts shifting away before the satyr grabs his arm and sort of shoves him forward. So, changeling. And Aiden, you're looking at in full view of Libra, and yeah, you 100% know what Faye is talking about, as Libra is in fact a changeling.
Yep, I
Wait,
knew
they're
it.
a doppelganger? I know, out of character. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's different.
Not
Yeah.
another one.
A
Aiden,
I
you
mean, he did
see
transform in front of us.
Libra stares at Faye, just a bit mystified. Changeling? I'm not a changeling, I'm human, if that's what you believe. And yeah, His face steps up to him. So I believe you have a little bit more information about what was going on here. You snuck into a highly valued meeting, you know. I did, yes. So you must have had a reason, did you not? You guys can see Libra just gulps. Ever since there was an incident back in sort of the fringes of Norinda, I've been keeping an eye on Aleph. I'm sure you have noticed and heard of what happened in the fireplane. Indeed. Things like that hardly escape our notice. Not with our little friend here on the other side. And she sort of gestures to the salamander, who sort of goes, "Oh, oh, yeah, yep, I'm good. I do lots of things. I help."
Salamander on the shoulder.
No, it's like proper full size medium salamander.
Oh, the lower back thing. I can't reach that high.
Sure. And Zane is just like, I, yes, a lot of things went on. Attack, big attack. Yes, 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 yes. Very, very big attack. Yeah, yeah. Big attack on the fire plane. People dead. Things destroyed. Chaos. Yeah, yeah. A lot of chaos. A lot of moon things.
Yeah.
A battle between the sun and moon. Yes, yes, yes. Very, very things that you don't want to get into. Settle down, Sim. And Sage sort of puts her hand on sort of his side and sort of pushes him slightly away, just softly. So you were feeling a lift due to the chaos of the moon. Yes. And how do we not? How do we know that you're not working for Salune? She sort of looks up at him.
I can find that out. As
We can
I'm
spell
going
the truth
to
back to you.
go towards Libra, cast insight of the all-seeing, and say, "Are you working for Salune?"
No, I'm against what's been happening. I don't worship anyone.
Is he telling the truth?
He seems to be. Yes.
She's telling the truth.
And Faye just tips up her head. So I'm pretty sure that confirms the lift sort of involvement on this. Yes, I apologize for all the chaos she's caused, but she has no choice. You must realize this. Yes, I do realize. Not yet, Max.
Alright.
There's a few things
Oh,
we
so
can talk about after this as
while all
well.
of this is happening, can I take a short rest while listening to this conversation?
Sure, and they continue on
They can do
sort
that
of
too.
working out details as Faye sort of gathers the rest of the story. Everyone else sort of tending to the wounds of each other here. Some people also joining Iden and taking a bit of a rest.
Yeah,
Yeah, while
I am at
doing
1 energy.
while doing the short rest, can I go find the
Am I?
spider? Because
I'm
that would
currently.
that be light activity?
Yeah,
I'm the only one who's not incredibly hurt. Correct?
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, thought so.
So I'd still be able to take the short rest and find the spider, just kind of wandering around in the ruins. What are they
Yeah, so
doing?
are you talking to the salamander or are you going to find the spider?
Um, Actually, yeah, I might talk to the salamander first. So I heard you talking about the water plane
Ah!
and that it was like a desert. What happened?
Don't sneak up on me like that.
Uh, um,
No.
uh, I'm sorry, it's part of my nature to be stealthy.
Oh,
Except I'm
they
bad at
sneak up
it.
on me all the time. I don't like it. I really don't like it. No, it's not very fun. But
I
yeah,
walk up to the salamander and just ask him why he's always so stressed.
and he just sort of looks over at the rest and he's like, ah, no reason. No. There's absolutely no reason. I'm super
In
stressed
all,
right now. And he sort of
I
puts his hands on his head because he's shaking.
can't blame you. I wouldn't be surprised if all of these people could kill us all in a second.
Oh yeah, they very much can.
Continue.
You should have seen what they did to yeah, I don't want to talk about it. Yes. Let's talk about something different. I'm
Oh,
Sam, and he sort of shakily brings his hand out towards you guys.
I'll accept the handshake. Hi,
Umla.
Yes.
I'm
Nice to meet
Riri.
you. Nice to meet you. And what about you there?
He's the
I'm Lux.
half-hearted wizard Lux.
I still have a full heart. It's just that currently I'm getting stabbed by 6 golden daggers at all time. You know
Yeah,
this.
yeah, functionally half a heart. Come on.
Yes, my heart may not be effective, very effective at all, but just
That's
still.
strange. What on earth's insane? He's like, I don't think I could deal with something like that on my heart. I'm, I'm already, my heart's already like not very strong as it is. Anyway, it's nice to meet you.
Yes.
Is
The
there
doctors told me it was a miracle I'm not currently dead.
Oh,
Neat.
what?
Yes. Please don't bring that thing near me. I don't, I don't want crazy curses. No.
Are,
I'm
are
fine.
you a spellcaster?
Uh,
I think.
I can do like one spell. I
Then
don't
you
Oh,
should be
understand
fine.
him though, and he
I can do
reaches
two
out with
As
his
long
spells.
as
sort
you
of
don't
big hand.
cast that spell, then you should be fine.
Oh, I can do
Okay,
two spells.
yes. I'll keep that in mind. And he sort of starts edging away from Lux towards Riri.
I could I could do like 1,000. I could do like 100 different spells at one point. Now I can do like 3.
Oh, there. He'll get back up to the big
Can I
leagues
real
one
quickly
day.
offer the salamander like some tea, like
Oh
some
yes,
nice
tea.
tea?
I would really much like some tea. Tea is wonderful. I don't get it often enough. Normally it's really hot. Thank you.
Lives in
Yes,
the
I.
fireplace.
He sips his
Yeah,
tea with a shaking hand, and as soon as he sips it, he just calms down. This tea is wonderful.
You two look like
it
you're
is.
gonna have some fun. I'm gonna go find the librarian, see if they still got that murderous intent about them.
You
So
sure
go,
you want to die, mate? Like,
go,
I don't
go.
think it's the best idea.
I can always pretend I can fly. I'm gonna go see if I can find the spider in the rubble because I have a
Yeah.
death wish,
Roll
apparently.
investigation, please.
Oh dear. Investigation. This will be fun. That's a 2.
A 2.
Yes, the sky is pink and the clouds are actually cotton candy.
Yeah, you spend quite a while searching for the spider, and it's taken nearly an hour before you find the spider underneath a massive piece of rubble, and you see all the blood sort of splattered around, covering everything, as they just shakingly look up at you.
Wait, they can't talk? Actually, in Goblin, I'm gonna ask, do you need a hand with that?
I'm okay. Leave me. You're too late to hurt me now.
Like, there's like at least 3 gods over there. I'm sure one of them has healing word.
I at one point was a god, not anymore.
I've
Well,
lived
similar. I could heal. Really.
a very long and it just speaks your name out of nowhere, even though you're fairly certain you've never told it your name. You're
Oh,
destined for great things there.
that's a really cool superpower and all, knowing people's names, but I don't know, you're just kind of a cool person. I'd like to see you not die.
I'm sorry. As it
I'm
falls
gonna
to the
try and
ground.
like lift it. I'm trying to try and lift the rock up.
Yeah, rob
uh,
strength,
up
please.
them. Just straight strength,
Yes.
and that fails. Got a 9.
And you struggle to sort of lift the rock up as the Sazesh's head lolls on the ground. And it takes you quite a while before eventually you manage to sort of break off the rocks and push it off. And you go to check on the Sazesh. Roll a medicine check for me, please.
Yeah, that's a 16.
With a 16 and a heavy heart, you lean over to the Sazesh and their lifeless eyes stare right back at you, very, just sort of dully looking at you before the sort of splurge of blood comes out of their mouth, and you feel them sort of lull down and their body grow cold as you hold them. It also grows
Okay.
stiff. You're
I'm
left.
gonna Yeah, I'm gonna do the movie thing and just close their eyelids, and
Yep.
then
You bring your hand up and sort of shut down the eyelids, just softly and gently. It's had a hard life, you know.
yeah, and then I'm
We did
gonna
not make it any easier.
yeah, true. I never got to say sorry for pushing them down a flight of stairs. I'm gonna walk back over to the group with the spider's body in hand and ask if anyone knows what rights they would have wanted for their death.
Can I make a history check on
For
that?
everyone to be quiet, I'm guessing.
Probably.
And you see Faye just sort of put her hand to her mouth and just sort of the glistens of tears show up. And the rest sort of come round and start walking into a circle. And you see Tateshida, the fairy, sort of look at the Sazesh and fall down on her knees next to the Sazesh's body and starts crying. Silently though, but she doesn't want to make a sound. And everyone else starts gathering around in a circle around the Sazesh's body. Are there Lux?
Huh?
You
Yes.
guys doing anything?
Can I find the satyr?
Yeah, you can find the
What
satyr.
is there any books I can give him? I feel like he'd like
He
that.
was sitting next to Teshira and sort of patting her on the back.
Moment of silence.
Yeah,
Okay. Then
it
I'll
was.
wait until the moment of silence is over before talking to the satyr.
Yep, and as you guys stand there, you guys sort of feel the powers lift. The sort of blockade on your minds lift as around you rain starts to fall and you guys are all left in the dark. Feywild are normally bright, colourful, cheerful, but today seems as if everything is weeping as you
Wish I
guys
was a
all
storm
stand there.
sorcerer right now, so I could just say that actually no, that doesn't happen, and the rain just stops. That'd be funny.
But yeah, and everyone starts leaving, and Lif is chained up by some imaginary chains from Taiketsuba as they all sort of head back through the misty forest, sort of dragging everyone else with you as you guys head across the bridge that the troll
No,
ogre once guarded.
can I
I'm
talk to
going
the
the
satyr
same way
first?
the Solskjaer's
That was a
going.
while ago.
Can I talk to the
I-
satyr first?
Sure, you may talk to him on the way.
Okay. Then I'll say. So what are you exactly in correlation to me?
Hmm? Why do you ask such a question?
Well, because I'm not sure yet. You
Well,
look
his
like
brother
my
kind of looked like you.
yeah. You look like my brother, but I don't know. There's something else.
I believe I could potentially sort something out. I'll talk to Tateria later about a few things. But come, we must pay our respects to the librarian. She's
Oh,
led a very good life. And you see the coffin that they're sort of dragging along with them, and there's a zest in the coffin. And as you pass, sort of like a procession of fairies start joining you, other fae folk like carry on, sort of jumping in. A couple Owlin from the Owlin village fly down and join you. There's a couple other like small little imps, pixies, and other such creatures which join in, even a couple of unicorns who sort of embody the group. What about Riri and Lux? Are you two doing anything during this procession?
Yeah, can I just go up to Solskjaer and ask where I could possibly find her in the near future?
Um, I'll be sticking around for the near future. There's a lot you guys need to know. So come, let us walk and pay our respects first.
Of course.
Hmm. And can I try out these cool new mind powers I've never gotten a chance to use? Can I try to manifest a rose?
What are you making?
Can I try to manifest a rose?
Yeah, you can manifest a beautiful looking red rose in your hand.
Ah, suck it, cockroach. I get to use this now.
Everyone roll a perception check, please.
ah, yes.
I'm very yes. That would make sense.
Lux, Iden?
I think
Hmm?
Lux is away.
Where is it? Wait, perception for me too?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it just really. That case. Oh, fuck. A 5 and a 6. That's 6 plus 5, 11.
11. And I guess we shall wait for Lux to get back.
Alright.
But yeah, you guys are following the possession. And who are you guys talking to?
Um. Yeah.
Mm.
Let's just try to make friends with the salamander. That sounds fun.
No, I'm not going to overwhelm the salamander. Only one person can talk to it. If two-person does it, no, he get overwhelmed, man.
You mean
Actually,
Zem?
though, it was wait. Oh, it was them. Oh yeah.
Yep, I did say his name earlier several times.
Yeah, you
Oh,
did. I just got it confused with
That's
something
wait, oh,
else.
alright.
Zem?
Yeah, Zem.
Okay, Zem.
I heard gem and I was confused. Sorry.
Zem, the socially awkward salamander. That's what I'm gonna name it. That's what I gotta write in my notes. The socially awkward
Yes,
salamander.
Zem, the best of
What
mannered
happened while I
salamander.
was gone?
Nothing much,
I
just
made
roll a
I
perception
made a
check for me,
rose.
please.
Ah, great.
Yeah.
So how dead should I be worried about being soon?
Oh, don't worry, it'll be fine.
Depends. Depends what you guys do, to be honest.
I rolled the lowest. It'll be fine.
I got an 8.
An 8.
We both rolled the
Can
lowest.
I use my
Okay.
bard against Ray?
What was that?
Sorry, I still currently have an inspiration.
Yeah, you may use that.
Okay.
Do you know how to
That
get
is
a
the 13, so better, but not good.
Lux? You feel very uneasy as if something's watching you.
Can I just scream out, who's there?
There's a lot of people around you.
Oh, okay, then I'm not gonna do that.
Just a unison shh.
There's like this whole procession of unicorns, pixies, fairies who have joined you as you guys are walking through the Feywilds with the cast. And let's get containing this disease.
Well, I'm just like, I guess I'm gonna die soon. As I continue to walk.
Yes,
Then I
we
don't
Oh, why are
notice
you gonna die
anything.
this time, Lux?
What are you doing, Aiden?
I'm just waiting. I'm just going to talk to the satyr after the funeral.
Yeah.
Anything else? I don't think I can do it. I don't see anything right with my true sight. Nobody going invisible or anything and watching from afar. Okay,
No.
then yeah.
And you guys continue into the Feywild. You reach the town of Maine. And yes, we love the name of Maine.
The best
Main.
name, Maine.
Yeah, so Myne.
Yes, the best Maine.
And you walk in and you see all like the different twisting trees as you guys start walking up them. And you see assembling in, like, after you guys hear some fairies whispering and sort of fluttering off at Taikeshi's beck and command, you see this whole group of everyone from the Feywild slowly converging into sort of a courtyard as they bring the Sazette forward. And you see a couple fairies have already started digging this massive hole and have brought out all the dirt as everyone stands up on the stage, including you guys who are also beckoned up to stand up there with everyone else from the meeting.
Do I have to stand up there?
Yeah, they're beckoning you up
But I
to
wasn't
stand
in the
up.
meeting. I was just at the door. Was the
Yeah,
door
they've
man?
decided that were with the current group, and they're beckoning you up to stand up there,
Fine,
just
I'll
up to the
stand up.
stage. So, I am sure you've all felt it or heard by now, as all this massive sea of creatures and other sort of humanoids, satyrs, a whole heap of different creatures sort of lay in front of this massive stage. It's come to my attention that a few things have been happening recently that we've been not so open with everyone about. The especially to do with the material realm. Unfortunately, a magic item has been set loose once again upon the realm, and portals have been a major issue. And one such casualty of this event is unfortunately Cyrena, as they sort of bring forward the Sazesh librarian, and everyone starts gasping.
Yeah, I'm
And
pretty surprised myself. I'm amazed that thing can die.
Taikeshira walks forward, pulling out a book from nowhere. This old, sort of dated book. Thank you for all you have done for the Feywilds over this year and the many years before that. And she places it down in the casket, this little underground chamber for the Sazette. And slowly you see a possession of a couple fairies, a few owlin. I believe you guys remember the one you were playing. Who was the person you were playing, Mary?
Oh, let's go through chat logs. I cannot remember.
Neither can I.
that that
Oh
one
no.
that one level one owl.
No, it was a level 0 Alan.
Level 0, even worse.
Yeah,
Oh.
even
She doesn't
I
even have a class.
can't remember. I have like some sort of
Uh,
condition that makes it practically impossible for me to forget.
it's a narrow eel, I think.
Yeah.
Narrow? Is that right?
I'm gonna let you play this character as they start walking up on stage behind the fairy. The fairy drops a little signet, this little ring, into the casket. Thank you for all you've done for the Feywild. And sort of just bows her head and pays her respects before walking off. And suddenly, your owl character walks up, Rory. What are you
Yeah.
doing?
Nara will just walk over to the casket, manifest a sheet of paper that has a small that has their favorite poem on it. I'm not going to name what that is because I don't know the name of any poem. And then they place it in the casket and mutter a few things, then walk away.
They place the sound of the Feywild winds, the little poem, down in the casket. For which so long it says, keep watching the wind blowing down. Keep watching the clouds benign. For all that seek the north grief is sort of hummed out around the sort of area of the Feywild. It seems everyone knows this poem as the owl walks off the stage. Several other people come up, and eventually, after they all do, Taitesh, Shira, and a few of the others, including Faye, walk up. Faye sort of grabs like what seems to be this really old document and places it down into the casket. Thank you, old friend, for what you helped me with in the past. And just bows her head. Is anyone, are you guys going to manifest anything to pay your respects?
Um,
Right?
I'll manifest the edge of a step because I love mocking the dead. I'm a horrible person, and just place it down. I'm sorry, I never got to say I'm sorry, and then walk away.
Uh, can I summon like one of the book, like that really big book that I grabbed at one point, like that absolutely massive book,
Yeah,
like not with any of the information, just the like what it looks like.
yeah,
I'm
sure.
going to manifest
Alright.
a singular black quill
Yep,
and just place it.
and you guys place it down into the casket, which suddenly, as Taiteshwara sort of steps forward and everyone steps back and takes a moment of silence to reflect on everything that's been going on. What are you reflecting about, Biden? Anything about the whole campaign? Whatever you want.
Well, ultimate power and to kill the Great Old One or whoever kills Envy. He's
Lux?
mostly thinking of revenge at this point.
I'm thinking about getting this machine out. I'm just thinking of the time that this machine. Actually, you know what? No. I'm thinking of the time that I blew up my mother. That seems more appropriate.
Really?
Reflecting on what the salamander said about the water plane last session.
Yes. You guys all take a moment of silence before suddenly Taiteshwara waves her hands gracefully and ice sort of covers over the thing and turns to glass as the ground itself sort of comes up and buries the Sazesh down below the surface of the earth. And Taiteshwara stands forward and starts sort of addressing the rest of the Fae. And you guys all feel a dark, sort of demonic presence nearby. And Lux, you turn, and you're the only one who notices this, but you turn and see a strange cloaked figure on a massive dark bird hiding within the shadows, bringing out this sort of bow and arrow, pointing it directly at Taiteshra, who is paying zero attention to this arrow with sort of darkness sort of knocked around it. Points
Hmm.
directly at the fairy.
Can I run in front of the fairy? Just take the blow. Try and make it hit the machine.
And
You know, that thing could
you
hopefully protect me.
you dash right in front of it as this arrow goes flying, and everything sort of slows down to slow motion as this arrow flies towards you, just as Taiteshira was speaking about the whole group, Iden, Riri, and Lux, and about to thank them for all they have done in capturing Alith and preventing her and Selune from their reign of terror. And suddenly, the arrow just comes out of nowhere, Iden and Riri, as it pierces right into Lux's heart. And Lux
How is it
falls.
piercing my heart? Well, so it's breaking the machine. Please tell me it broke the machine. Please.
We shall get to that
Please?
next time.
He only has
Oh,
a quarter of a
fuck
heart
you.
now.
Lux, I'm gonna see you
Now I
after
have a
session.
third of a heart. Let's go!
Everyone starts gasping, especially Taiteshira, as she looks around horrified at Lux, who has fallen to the floor. And suddenly, you guys see a whoosh of wings fly away swiftly. And that's the end of the session. Favorite moment, everyone?
Fuck you.
Who's first?
Yeah, who's first?
Oh, go Iden!
Okay. It's that time when I successfully killed the owlet. Well, not kill. Well, it's technically I did. I defeat the
Well,
god.
you defeated the Owlin, but
Yeah,
you
defeated.
didn't
Yeah,
kill
not
you
killed.
didn't kill Alyth.
Yeah, no, no. Yeah,
You
yeah, yeah.
killed someone
I
You,
much
defeated.
more powerful. Well,
you
I
punched the
defeated.
god out of her.
Yep, I killed the god of her. Out of her.
yes. Riri, favorite moment?
Oh, so many. I'm gonna go. Let's go with like just sleeping through the havoc of the spellfire. Just like just being unconscious through the fight. That was funny.
Lux, favorite moment, and I want to talk
When
to
the
you after
entire
session.
library, except for the door, completely fell apart and my character didn't even notice.
The team is so good, man.
The team was really good. You gotta understand, the team was the
Yeah.
best.
The team was too good. Those monks, they really know how to party.
Uh-huh.
Okay, this is what reminds me of that thing. This is what came up with the idea. This gave me this idea, and eventually he just gets a whole pile of bodies there.
The team was so good. He didn't even
Does
notice
he
anything.
drink the tea?
I can imagine Lux being like this and just fighting someone while taking a sip of tea.